So just so you guys know, there's life before this happens, and then there's life after this happens. And shit, I'm really excited. I don't have like many expectations. I just want to see what they put out. I'm not gonna be looking for like, oh, they better have like Mario Odyssey 2. They better have like backwards compatibility. They better have this game, that game. Like, I'm just gonna see what they put out, man. They better have 4K and 60 FPS and good online multiplayer. Like, let's just see what they have and like the information and shit. I don't have the funds to pre-order one right now, so by my birthday, Christmas, we'll be playing on this machine this year. Either way, I feel like more relieved than I am excited or nervous. It's like, okay, this is finally happening, bro. What I really hope is that this like holds up to the test of time, you know, kind of like the Switch did, but it was obvious by the end, like, we need something different. Which is this. 3, 2, 1, here it is. And I'm also looking as like, this is the next generation of Nintendo. Like, where are they as a company going? Remember when they tried to do this live with the Switch 1? Mario Kart 9. Everybody else is probably just freaking out right now. we're gonna try to keep it calm. But if something crazy happens, nigga, I'm about to go crazy too. Yeah, I think there are 24 racers like we were speculating. Fuck out the way, Bowser. Fuck wrong with you? See Mario's face in that frame? Yeah, it looks like we have new physics, new graphics, new engine, which makes for the new graphics. Is that DK Summit? Oh yeah, they're gonna get real creative. Look at this shit. This is cool, but I want to see like what they do with this. Like, now you can ride rails and shit. I want to see how creative they get, like, in the realm of this game. You know what I mean? I feel like this is like a Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart 8 hybrid. What the fuck? Oh no, this is wacky. This is gonna get crazy. This is redefining Mario Kart. The backdrops look insane. Oh my god. That looks so good. Mario Kart World. What's up, niggas?
Hello everyone. I'm Koichi.
Why he looking the dude to the right? Why is he looking like that?
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
Director. Fuck it, bro. We might have to go day one on this shit.
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world.
Damn.
Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe. Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Oh shit. It's like an open world Mario Kart. Oh, we're getting real gameplay. Look at these AI
this
bots.
Mario Kart. In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
Okay, it says like
But
traditional.
don't sleep
That's
at the
good.
wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With
For
24
real?
drivers in each race, the most in series history, the competition is gearing up. Introducing
This is just like
Knockout Tour.
a must-have game for your
Race
Switch 2.
non-stop
Bro,
areas
like,
and
what do
routes.
you do after
So
this?
drive wherever your heart takes you.
Like, what's like the next Mario Kart game? How do you like
You can
innovate
also go
past
for
this,
scenic
bro?
drives
Like, this
with
is
friends.
crazy.
And even take photos together at different locations. The game launches on the same day as
Yeah, that's just like a
Nintendo Switch
must-have.
2. More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart World Direct. So be on the
Why is
lookout
Peach
for
showing
more
off her
information
ass
in
like
the
that?
future.
Anyways,
These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
do they drift? We ain't gonna
We've
talk
added a
about
new
that though.
C button.
We're about to. No, the audio is delayed. That's not my problem though.
Guys, with this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family
I mean,
while playing a game.
They just said like, I'm glad that it's here, but it's like, oh, like new feature for the Nintendo Switch 2, as though like this hasn't been in gaming
While
for like
using the
20
game
years.
chat.
Alright, let's keep going. Okay.
Look at the
It
new
can
Pro
pick up your
controller.
speed.
Look,
You can
look at the
also share your
FPS.
game
Hell no.
Did you-
Even on like PC on Discord, that shit don't be working. Oh, fuck, nigga got stomped on. Wait, is anybody else like saying that there's audio delay? Audio
Yeah, I know
delayed.
that
Okay.
one.
At least I'm not the only one.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an
Effect
additional
added.
button.
Like we needed
With the
that
seat
information.
button, you can pull up a chat menu.
It's basically Discord on the Switch.
And
Use a
there's
camera.
this.
Hi, how's everyone doing?
Yeah.
It's so unnatural, their interactions. That's a neat feature, but we will not be using that. I hope you don't have
What
that,
did you
like,
think?
have
In
it look
developing
like
Game
that.
Chat, our goal was for
Like
you
that.
to enjoy playing
Every time you
online
play
with
Game
others
Chat.
more closely.
I hope you can just, like,
including
have your
family
screen and have the
friends.
voices on in the
Almost as
background.
if you're
You can temporarily share compatible games with others.
Oh, so you
who
can game
also have
share
a
with,
Nintendo
like, the Switch
2
One?
or a Nintendo Switch system. You can
cool.
share a game
I
on
mean,
Nintendo Switch.
I can see why it's only
Game
for
share support is
specific
also
games.
planned for select games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Same thickness. Nice, nice. 120
The
frames per
screen
second.
supports the LCD screen is more vivid and supports HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas
Everybody
of the images.
swore to God that they're gonna use an OLED screen.
The SL and SR buttons
That's
are
good.
bigger for greater
It's not like I
comfort
use
and
these shits
control when
anyways.
playing with a Joy-Con 2
These.
held horizontally.
But it's still nice.
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse
Hey,
to
we
play
knew
with
it.
compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls.
Wait, so are we still delayed with the audio?
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand.
Like how
You
they
can move
emphasize
freely,
sturdy.
like this.
Because like one of the first things that people were doing with the
In
stand
addition to the
was like,
USB-C port found on the bottom of the system,
Taking
there's
this
one
off.
on top as
Wait,
for
what
storing
games
your
did
game
they show there?
downloads, save data, and more.
I know y'all about to show another game.
Reading and writing.
They're trying to stall. 4K support.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
Fan ventilation for powerful cooling.
The Nintendo
This looks like a
Switch
solid
2
system.
dock has a
256 gigs, 4K 60 FPS on the screen, 1080p up to 120 frames for
On Nintendo Switch 2,
tabletop
you can
mode,
play Nintendo
handheld
Switch
mode
2
too.
games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
Compatible.
Physical and digital games are supported.
I mean, it looks good. It looks like a good upgrade.
Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and
Yeah,
packed in
they
lots
made
of
sure
new
to say
gameplay
that
features.
because of the Wii U situation to the
And
Wii.
to help-
Bro, y'all gotta show us some third-party
There are a
games,
lot of
man.
question
I can't wait. Bro, you know that Call of Duty's gonna be able to
The
run
Joy-Con
on this
2
shit.
control,
I like
SL
the
and
background
SR
music.
buttons on the
It's
Joy-Con
like
2 are
classic
made of metal.
chill Nintendo music. I'm about
So
to use
that's
it
how
for
they
some
attach to the
videos.
system.
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch
Ooh,
2,
we're trying to do that.
you can log into your Nintendo account to use the system transfer feature. There are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign
The
existing button
Nintendo Switch
controls.
Pro controller is so good, bro.
In addition,
It's like
an
one of
audio
the best
jack has been
controllers
added.
you can have.
We've introduced a few new
Thank God for
features,
the
and
audio
after
jack.
today's
Oh my God.
presentation, there will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where the three of us will talk about the development of Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
Yeah, tell us why it took so long, bro. Oh, they about to wrap shit up.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
June 5th. That's actually very soon, bro.
Now,
2 months and 3 days.
broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2. The second type is compatible games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
I see Splatoon 3. I see all that shit
Nintendo
that I
Switch
want to
2
play.
edition games are the third type.
Like
Some
updated?
games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
Show me.
Or
Yeah, I know
your
RDC
friends
World
visit
is
the
gonna
party
use this.
online.
Oh my God, Leland's gonna look stupider than a bitch. As
Up
Mark
next,
would say.
it's using
This would actually
full
be
body
fun at
movement
like
and
Aiden's
sound.
crib.
Upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV
For
by
free?
purchasing an upgrade pack.
Oh, what? Oh, Breath of the Wild. Shh, 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 shh. My favorite game ever. And Tears of the Kingdom?
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom
Yo, look at this shit. This shit looks
Feature
so
enhanced
good. Oh my
resolution
fucking
and
God, this shit
frame
looks so sexy. What the fuck?
and also support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant. So you can play with smoother, higher definition graphics.
Fuck.
This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart
Oh,
devices.
nah, we good, bro.
For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance.
Oh, that would have been nice when I was doing my 900 Korok seed grinding. That would have been real fucking nice. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I remember this shit coming out.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both
Nice.
a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Yeah, we're just getting this edition. I think most people are. Because I was looking at the Switch version, I was like, this shit looks
In addition
ass.
to standard
Like the
controls,
graphics.
you can use mouse controls for
Or the-
intuitive
not like the
gameplay
frame
on
rate.
Switch 2.
Like, this shit looks much better. Like, way
Plus,
better.
you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second.
Oh my gosh.
Choose from these two modes, both of
This
which
is gonna
support
this is
HDR,
gonna last, I
based
think.
on your preference.
The fuck is this game?
Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
And
By taking
Metopia or
advantage of
whatever
the
the
power
fuck.
of Enter
What's
in
that shit
Lumio
called?
City with
No,
enhanced
Tomodachi
resolution,
Life.
and you can play the
An
Nintendo
upgrade
Switch 2 edition
pack?
by purchasing an upgrade pack.
What if I just like transfer my
We hope you're
data
looking forward
over?
to these
And I have
Nintendo
those
Switch
games.
2 edition.
I'm trying to spend more money, nigga. Wheelchair simulator. Special Olympics basketball. Nah, this is some bullshit, bro. Who made this game, bro? This fake ass Rocket League. I mean, it just looks like kind of slow. It doesn't look like you can, doesn't seem like seamless. But I think it has like a player base. Oh my gosh. It definitely has some people who will be interested in it. Oh my god. You got that shit. What a turnover. I mean, it's cool that they're utilizing
Next,
their
here are
features.
some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Third-party games. Elden Ring. Should I get Elden Ring on the PC or on the Switch too?
This world is in dire need of repair.
I just need to see if it runs the same. I don't know.
You will
Because like the
become
specs look
golden.
good, but it's still Nintendo at the end of the day.
Here to say that Hades 2
Hades
is
2?
coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Isn't
First
Hades
ever
on the
sequel
Switch?
introduces the witch
See, like
after
this looks good.
vanquish the
This
soul
looks
to
like
the
it's
ends
running
of
on the
the earth.
PC. Fuck is this? See, like I said, like all these fucking developers want to put their games on the Switch too. It's just that they couldn't run. Now that like shit can actually run on a Nintendo console, I'm interested to see like how these games would be.
If you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one, trust me.
Oh, did they make
And of course,
It Takes
you'll
Two?
be able to play.
Oh hell no, fuck EA. I like how this is like them, but the studios itself showing off their games
From
rather
Avalanche
than
Software.
like
We are
Nintendo
bringing
trying
Hogwarts
to
Legacy to
show
Nintendo
off
Switch
their
2.
shit.
With enhanced graphics and seamless world transitions,
Like it just shows
You'll
how
be
they
immersed in
want
the
their
Wizarding
own
world like never
titles
before.
on the Switch.
and the new mouse controls on Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
The only problem is that it's gonna be
Discover the
full
enhanced
price on
magic
Switch
when
soon. It's
Hogwarts
like
Legacy
$20
launches
on
the same
PC.
day.
Yeah, barcode on the back of his head.
His game will release on the same day.
Ain't no
as
way you
Switch 2.
fall on the shit. Okay, that's why banana peels slip, because they're on a hard surface still. If it's on mud, it just goes down. Square Enix, you got everybody. Everybody's hopping on the Switch too, bud. Oh shit, it's Hyrule Warriors Tears of the Kingdom. Will this shit actually like run properly? I should have known they were gonna do something like this. I'm so slow. Oh shit, this is like more open. You see, I'm telling you, the scale of these games are gonna change because of like the hardware. That's crazy. Like what, so you can only play as like these 3 characters? Like what, the champions? Zelda. So I wish we could do that with like in the actual game coming this winter. I wonder like, because the thing with Age of Calamity is that you had all these different playable characters.
was Hyrule
Oh, we
One.
need the
Here
Wii,
are the titles that will
bruh.
be available at launch.
We need the
A
Wii.
Legend of Zelda
Oh,
game
shit.
that looks
Niggas
like
are
a
gonna be
cartoon
happy.
come to life, sending
Soul
history
Calibur.
and the world.
F-Zero.
Experience a world of wonders.
Bro, you know it's
The
next
Switch 2
though.
exclusive
Either the
game
DS or the
library coming to
Wii.
Nintendo
Imagine playing Wii
launches
Sports
the
on
same
the
day
Switch
as
too.
the hardware's release.
Wii Sports
A
Resort.
dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller
that's real.
will also be released. It can
Oh, you have
connect
the C button
wirelessly,
too.
and all
Let's see some more games from our publishing and
Yes,
development partners.
sir. The fuck? Borderlands 4. Wait, did I know about this?
On Nintendo Switch 2.
I know they had Tiny
Borderlands
Tina's
is
Wonderland.
back.
This looks good. Like some of these games
Still in
look
development,
good.
it's already the most
And then some
ambitious
look like,
Borderlands game
I don't
we've
know,
ever
like
made.
sketch. Like you don't know how it's gonna
Borderlands 4 will
perform.
launch-
Jinx, and I'm Ben Bishop. Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
And NBA,
Plus
okay.
NBA
I was
2K
about to
as
say,
well.
like, what a lame ass final announcement. It's like even this game looks good in terms of graphics. The fuck? Why did it just freeze?
This time,
Yeah, what? Uh oh, it froze.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
We're not getting a first look in this
Dodge
shit.
countless bullets,
Bro, it was going good. It was going good.
You can expect some fan-favorite elements to return.
Oh,
We're still
fuck.
working on the journey.
What am I looking at, bro? Why'd it have to freeze here, of all places? Oh, like, what are they gonna do? I think, yeah, over 1 million people are watching. Frustrated that the stream froze. Some are blaming Nintendo, some are upset that they can't see into the dungeon first. Look! Yo, AI is funny, bro. Didn't we just see this shit? Yo! Someone is fired. Audio spoilers. So this is kind of funny. I'm gonna lie, it is kind of funny. I mean, like, this has 1.3 million viewers. Like, I don't know. I've never seen a stream that big on YouTube. I can't really blame Nintendo. Someone probably got fired. So we're back. Bro, how did they pull off the save? Like, if this were my stream, I'm just thinking about it. Oh, look, Silk Song. Niggas is happy as hell for Silk Song. Like, if this were my stream, nigga, like, that shit would have just stayed fucked up. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, I guess we're back. Wild Hearts. Oh, yeah, I was looking at the game for PC. I heard that it had, like, problems, though, like, running. And I literally just started playing Cyberpunk on the PC. But I've been had that game, so I'm not really mad. Obviously, they can't show off like a new Call of Duty game, but I bet that it'll be out. Is that Black Myth Wukong? Oh, I'm about to get this. Reanimal? Ew, gross.
The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners.
Call of
Please
Duty?
take a look.
GTA? Red Dead? What we got? Oh, this is some new shit. I bet chat knows by now, but I don't.
To a night of moonlight.
The fuck? Yo, are we getting the new Witcher game? The Witcher 4? I wonder. FromSoft. Is this Bloodborne? I gotta look at chat for this. Yeah, Bloodborne 2. Okay. I'm definitely getting this on the Switch too. If it runs properly. Look, got titties, bro. Look like fucking... I was gonna say testicles when you're neutering a dog. Nah, you died. That's a game over screen right there. The Duskbloods. Is this like Bloodborne's... I think that's Bloodborne's sequel, maybe. There's a big ass rat. Splinter. Looking ass nigga. See, we're getting like brand new third-party games that aren't even released yet. GTA 5 is not coming out this year.
We'll be publishing a creator's voice article
Or
with
GTA
the game's
6.
director. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, they prepared their own footage and like pulled up to the Switch 2.
In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
Definitely am. Wait, it might be a new Smash. Yeah, I don't know. That's a reach. We haven't gotten a new Smash since 2018. Oh, it's a racing game.
Next is our last trailer for today. Please take a look.
Maybe some good shit, my boy. What is this? This is completely new. They're showing this off like this is the shit, bro. Was this a new Donkey Kong game? Yes, it is. Not Donkey Kong being pussy.
Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo
Oh yeah,
Switch
pricing,
2,
I forgot.
as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was a really good direct. A little while. I mean, we'll figure out the price later today, bro. But I think in terms of like a showcase, this was a good direct. So my thoughts, I'm okay with waiting to get this system. I do think their last, whatever, Donkey Kong Bonanza, their last trailer was like the same level as the Kirby trailer right before it. I don't think they should have ended with that. I think they should have ended like a little bit stronger. But if you consider the fact that like not everything is going to be perfect, or not everything is going to be like 100% the way you want it, like this was a really, really good fucking direct. The Switch 2 looks like a competent piece of hardware. It looks like maybe like 4 or 5 years, I feel like video games, third-party developers specifically, aren't gonna, you know, be problematic in terms of how it runs on the console. This was pretty good. I'm pretty, you know, I'm pretty pleased with what I saw. I do wish that we saw, like, I don't know, like another like Mario game or some other stuff. But I mean, the fact that you can transfer everything to, like, from the Switch to the Switch 2, I mean, like, for me, Mario Kart World isn't enough to, like, be like, oh, I need to get this, like, day one. But the fact that I can play, like, basically all my Nintendo Switch games on the Switch 2 and transfer that over is, like, huge. And I'm gonna go on the website to see, like, which games in particular I can do that with. But then I'm sure, like, as shit goes forward, right, we're only in April, right, beginning of April, like, other big announcements in gaming in general haven't been announced yet. So, like, the new Call of Duty game, GTA 6, we'll see if that's on the Switch 2. Like, I don't imagine it's not, you know what I mean? I'm really happy. I think this was like a success, minus the audio delay and that one time where the shit froze. I think Nintendo is finally in present time. We have game chat. I think they're making like a bunch of improvements, and I'm very interested to see where this is headed. I have class, so I'm gonna end stream now, but yeah, this is a very pleasant watch, and like I said, like, I'm relieved to see that the hardware is seemingly competent. There's still like a couple of games that looked a little iffy in terms of running. Like Borderlands 4 looked really good, but Elden Ring looks a little like, we gotta see more, we gotta wait and see. But the fact that you can have 4K 60 FPS on the Switch too, and like 1080p 120 FPS, oh my gosh, bro. I want to see like how they manage their online as well, their network and stuff, like for Splatoon 3. But then like this also opens up another avenue of like, okay, this is a new life cycle, give it like 6 years, like what are they gonna do with the Switch 2 and their hardware in like 6 years? Like Splatoon 4, if that's a thing, is probably gonna use like the gyro shit, the mouse controls. Like, it's gonna be really interesting. Mario Kart World even is like a huge upgrade from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So yeah, we know we're getting shit like a new Smash game. We know that like Red Dead is probably gonna come out, because these studios are like very interested in the Switch 2, and the fact that like Nintendo actually provided a console which is like capable of running these new games. It's exciting to see, you know, where this is going to go. I think the Switch 2 is going to dominate, like, maybe about 2 years from now, like, until 2 years from now, like, the first 2 years of its release. I think it's going to completely dominate the market. I think we're going to see, because right now there's not much of a reason to buy, like, an Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, there are not many exclusives. But now that this can like run somewhat like to the degree in which like PlayStation 5 can run its games, or like Xbox Series X can run its games like to a comparable degree, and that we have basic online features like voice chat, I think now that you have those basic things on top of like all the third-party games, on top of like the Nintendo ecosphere, if you will, in terms of like NSO, in terms of like that camera, voice chat now, being able to transfer from the Switch 1 to the Switch 2. I think that this is gonna go well for Nintendo, if they play their cards right. But usually when you say that, it's like, oh, if you play your cards right. I really don't think it's gonna require that much effort. They outdid themselves, and I'm happy to see that this is looking good. So yeah. That's all I have to say. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And now I gotta make my Switch retrospective video, so look out for that.
A few moments later.
What's up, everybody? My fault. Kind of talking low, got the shades on, just because I got a lot going on right now. But what's also a lot is the fucking price of Mario Kart World. And that's what we're going to be talking about. So basically, at a point in time where the video game industry, let's just say, is going downhill, consumers were looking at Nintendo to be the saving grace, as we got diminishing returns on wait times for games, as the prices of gaming were going up, and as it seemed like every other company prioritized making a dollar off of the consumer. We were looking at Nintendo to rise up and to be our saving grace. After a pretty exasperated stretch between the Switch's launch and the Switch 2's reveal, we finally get more information yesterday. It was looking very good. The Switch 2 was looking and still looks very good as a console. But then a couple hours later, the price of some of the products were released, as in revealed to public knowledge, and it turns out that the base Switch is $450. Mario Kart World bundled is $500. Not bad at all. Honestly, not bad at all. The PlayStation 4 launched at $500. The PS5, for the first 2 years, you couldn't find one under like $700 because of the scalpers. The PS5 Pro is like, I don't even know how much that shit is. I think it was like some whimsical cost, like $750 or something like that. I'll put it on the screen if I'm wrong. But yeah, you know, $500 for a console with some stuff bundled, like a very big first party day one game bundled, not bad at all. But the standalone price is $80. So like when I was growing up, and what most people remember was games being $60 max, right? For a big budget AAA game. For instance, Breath of the Wild, $60, GTA 5, $60, Red Dead, $60. And then, you know, if you weren't Nintendo, the games would go on sale later. So like Red Dead, it was $60 at launch, but I got it like a couple years after launch for $20. Same thing with GTA 5. I got it for $15 on Steam. Then with the new generation of consoles, with the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, we started to get $70 games. I think the first was like Call of Duty Cold War, if I remember correctly. People were really hesitant, you know, to accept that, but you know, it was only a matter of time. What was it, just like 5 years ago? New hardware. I mean, I guess this thing is running at 4K, however many frames per second, I guess, you know what I mean? Then 2 years ago, with the launch of Tears of the Kingdom, was Nintendo's first $70 game, and people were really hesitant because it was Nintendo, and on top of the fact that Nintendo does not drop their prices, so it's going to be $70 period. That was only 2 years ago, and it was met with a lot of criticism, but at the end of the day, it's Tears of the Kingdom, the game the most ambitious on the Nintendo Switch. I still think that it's the Nintendo Switch's best video game. But now we have Mario Kart World for $80. These are the prices. So as you can see, you have stuff like Donkey Kong Bonanza, which comes at an expected $70 because it's a new AAA first party game for the new console. But then it's like you have Mario Kart World at $80. It's kind of like we're picking and choosing which stuff is what price. You know what I mean? People say, oh, it's inflation, this, that, and the third, the stock market. But we can easily make games to the same scale as something like Mario Kart World and charge $10 more for Mario Kart World. And then this is $70. You have Kirby and the Forgotten Lands plus the... I mean, this is $80. I still think that's a bit steep. I think that's very steep, actually. At least it's kind of like a game that already exists plus like extra content. So it's like, okay, I kind of understand it, but $80 is still too much. I would have gone $70 on this. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 plus Jamboree TV. Yeah, it's a $60 game right now. Yeah, it's $60. So I don't understand why this had to be $80. Breath of the Wild, the Switch 2 edition, is $70, which is kind of crazy considering that this is essentially just an upscaled version of a game that came out 8 years ago. Even though it's one of the best games of all time, in my opinion, my favorite game, I understand, like, the quality is there, but it's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? You can't expect people to play that, especially when you have select games that are backwards compatible for the Nintendo Switch to the Nintendo Switch 2, and I already had Breath of the Wild on the Switch 1. So it's like, why can't I just put my save data over onto the Switch 2 and have it that way? Why do I have to pay $70 for a Breath of the Wild Nintendo Switch 2 edition? Furthermore, you have Tears of the Kingdom, which again was the first $70 game, and now on the Switch, Switch 2, it's $80. I understand the scale of it and everything, but all you're doing is upscaling the game. It's not like it comes with DLC or anything. Like, the bottom line is, why am I paying $80 for this? Like, the game already exists. I'm essentially paying $10 more to have access to a feature that comes with the console, to be able to utilize a feature that already comes with the console. I'm just upscaling the game, essentially. So this should have cost $70, and the upgrade pack, if I already bought it on the Switch, should be completely free. There's absolutely no reason why you're trying to milk people who already showed you a good amount of respect by buying Tears of the Kingdom, which was your first $70 game, which was already controversial to do at the time that it cost $70. Like, look, Bravely Default is $40. Street Fighter, a smooth 60, which is what games should be. Then you have like the Pro Controller, which is $80, which I understand. If this Pro Controller is $70, I get why this one is $80, because I mean, it's like, it's gonna last you basically. Like, hardware and your games are two completely different things. The hardware is gonna last for years and years. So like $80 invested into, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years is like, before it starts to break, is I mean, I've had like my Pro Controller for 7 years before it started to become unusable. So it's a good investment, you know what I mean? But like a game that you're gonna spend like maybe 20-30 hours playing, yeah, not really worth the investment to go $80 on. Regardless of the reason, you know what I mean? It's more so it's the optics, right? You're disincentivizing a lot of people from buying the system, the new system, and it's like, you can't expect most people to drop $80 on one game. You can't expect a lot of people to drop like Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you know what I mean? Tears of the Kingdom was $70 because Tears of the Kingdom was Tears of the Kingdom. You know what I mean? But you can't just expect the same hype to transfer over. And people were iffy at that. You can't expect the same hype or fan base for like Mario Kart. Like, I know they probably saw Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was the most popular, most sold Nintendo Switch game. So they're like, oh, they'll pay $80. But yeah. But the sad thing in all of this is that, like, me making this video, people making their videos on YouTube, people making their Twitter posts, people spamming lower the prices in the Nintendo Tree House Live. It's not going to do anything. Any of these corporations, if they have proven anything, it's that they're very stubborn. The only way that they're going to drop their prices is if they see the return in investment decrease, you know, if they don't make their ROIs. But at the end of the day, enough people are going to buy Mario Kart World to where they probably will get a good return on investment. And it's unfortunate because it's just going to reinforce, you know, the mindset that, okay, we can do this and we can get away with it because they're going to buy it anyways. I'm definitely getting the bundled version when I can. I'm not getting this day one. I can't. But I'm definitely, when I do get it, it's going to be the bundled version for $500. If I were you, I wouldn't buy this. I wouldn't buy like anything that costs $80. The more insane thing is that the physical versions of these games cost $10 extra. And the way that the game card works for the Switch 2, this is a Switch 1 game card. The way that it works is if you put it in your Switch, it becomes playable. And if you take it out of your Switch, it becomes unplayable. But now you buy the physical game, and it's not really a physical game. So it's like, what are we paying for? It's, you put it into the Switch, it downloads the data and gives you a code so that you can start to play a digital version of the game. So it's like, why would you even contemplate spending $90, for instance, on Mario Kart World? Yeah, I mean, it's just disappointing to see because the Switch 2 looked like really good hardware, but now you're turning a lot of people away from experiencing that hardware because you are grossly mispricing your products, and you're going to continue to grossly misprice your products because people are going to buy it enough so that you make your return on investment. It doesn't matter the amount of noise that we make. Nintendo's going to keep doing this, and yeah, it's sad to see, but hopefully stuff gets better in the future. Probably not anytime soon, but hopefully Nintendo acknowledges that there is an issue. But at the end of the day, it's Nintendo, bro. That's what I always say. Like Nintendo is a company that has something good going for it, and then they do some bullshit. That's literally Nintendo's entire existence. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.